haven't made a video in a while, so we are back with another video. And today, we're gonna make the first video of my senior year. And what better way to start off this video than to talk about senior assassins. Just letting you guys know what senior assassins is. I'm not sure how many schools do it. I'll put a poll above to just ask how many schools actually do senior assassins. But basically, you first get paid $5 to enter the pool, and then you're assigned a target on to assassinate. Basically, just by going there and pouring water on them. So basically, you have 3 weeks to do that, and the only way to prevent you from being dumped water on is if you wear a floaty or whatever that's signed. So yeah, I've been keeping this on for the entire time, anytime I'm outside, so that way I don't get out. That's pretty much senior assassins for us. Just assassinate your targets and try not to get assassinated. Last person or team standing wins it all. They win the entire prize money and whatever. Now today, I'm gonna give you 5 tips on how to survive your senior assassin and maybe even win it all. So, without further ado, here's the tips. Tip number 1, always wear your floaty that you're signed and given, whatever. Cause without this thing on, you don't know who's gonna assassinate you. So, as a precaution, always wear this thing just to make sure that even if you do run into that guy doesn't murder you with water. So, yeah, keep it on 24/7 when you sleep, when you eat stuff, when you're out with your family, wherever. Even if you're vacationing to the East Coast, you never know who's gonna kill you. But since we're home, I don't even know if my assassin's gonna come get me. It's the second week already, and I still need to get my assassin out. I haven't seen anyone, so, I think it's safe in my own home not to wear one of these. So, there's that. Alright, tip number 2 is to always have water with you at all times, because how you don't know when your assassin's gonna come get you, you don't know when you're gonna run into your assassin either. So, there's a couple times outside of school where I've seen my targets, but I can't get them out because I forgot to bring water, and that just really sucks. So, make sure to take the opportunity to have a water in your backpack or whatever, or have one even in your pocket if you're going outside, and by the odd chance you might even encounter them. It doesn't hurt to just carry around, well, maybe not a gallon bottle, but a tiny water bottle that you can just put in your pocket. If you see a target, then great, you got water to dump on them. If not, bottle of water, just drink it if you're done, I guess, with whatever, and you get home safely. One thing I'll add in this tip is that you also should probably have enough battery in your phone or storage or whatever to record the video in which you assassinate them, because you technically need to have proof on assassinating your target. So yeah, having a phone with no battery won't help you much, but you can also film on whatever, or a video camera that I'm filming this video on, so that's another good way. So when you see a target, you can sneakily move behind him and then pull out your phone, have your water ready, boom. You got your target, advance to the next round, easy money. Do that a couple more times and you win the whole game. So yeah, tip number 3. This tip is actually kind of hard, because what you have to do is you kind of need some friends with insider knowledge on your target. So make sure to choose someone who knows who your target is if you don't know, and then have him tell you some things about your target that might help you in assassinating your target. So if you know a friend that's closer to you than your target and they know something about your target, just ask them for their phone number or whatever, or ask for the general location on where they live, or even just when do they work and where do they work, so you can be there when they get off work and stuff. That should be helpful for you. And I would also say make teams with other people that that are very close to you and which you trust, and then return the favor to another team to help them assassinate their target, because at the end of the day, in order to like survive the first few rounds in which you don't know that much people, you probably should have an outsider source to give you some hints to help you assassinate your target. So it's just as simple as that. And then another thing I should add in this tip is that it's probably not your best idea to go out by yourself to find out where your target lives, because the problem comes where if your target finds out like that you're targeting him, it's almost practically game over, because then they will try to avoid you at all times. So you have to be alert and not get caught by your target, but at the same time you need to know more information about them. So going off that point, I give you tip number 4, which is to try to limit your friend group just a bit and make sure to like keep a lot of things private. So for example, if you have locations turned on for your Snapchat, make sure to turn that off, because every time you log into Snapchat, it updates and it sends like your friends where you're located at, and you don't know who's gonna snitch on you and tell like your assassin. Or like, don't post on like some very public stories such as Instagram or like your Snapchat or whatever. Don't like start live streaming on Instagram or whatever either, because you don't want to let people know where you are for most of the days, because then if you're in a place for like a long time, like a library or whatever, like your assassin has plenty of time to come and get you in your library while you're taking the SAT or whatever. So just moral of this tip is just to close down your apps, like maybe turn off your phone or whatever, film with a video camera, GoPro, all that, and like just not let people know where you are, or like not hang out with a lot of people that you don't really know that well. So just hang out with your close friends and all. So that's pretty cool. And it's currently almost 4:30, so my target should be heading home from his workplace anytime soon. So I think it's best to try to get him in this vlog. How awesome would that be? So yeah, let's just head out real quick and then we'll try to get our target out. Hopefully we can do it today, because it's been 2 freaking weeks and I still haven't gotten my target out. So yeah, let's go outside and do that today. So the 5th and final tip I have for you guys is to make sure to change up your schedule a bit. That way your target won't ever be able to find you whenever you are. So make sure...
Ladies and gentlemen, we got him.